should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional Round Finale. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
He may not have been the guy to win him the game last week. Not a huge amount of production, but he certainly wasn't the one who lost it. But when we get to these rounds of the playoffs, we know this is true. It's oftentimes the team and the quarterback who doesn't make the mistakes and often moves on to the next round.
At the 27-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defense making a play on this opening series. Allen is knocked away, and that brings up third down. Here he goes, third and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Panthers.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Pass brought in by Tennaro McMillan. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. To the 3-yard pickup. It's second and 7. He's running with it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Carolina.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
Allen on third and short. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
This is Allen to return. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, that good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're resting, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, big one to get them in rhythm.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled for a short gain. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
He'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
back to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
A loss of 1. It's now third down.
To the air on third and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
And it's third down.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's all you can really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. The play call, and that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10, back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. That means first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Dumped off to his running back. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Just 3-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Complete.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing off the play fake.
44-yard line.
Finds the in route, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You've got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, it's 6 big points on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. The Carolina offense headed out now. And as they get set, Parker, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Now Allen going to the air. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Allen will hold on to this. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off now from the gun. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw. and even more so, picked it off.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Called in left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll go play action.
2nd and 6.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He goes. The Panthers got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. 1st down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. He takes this up to around a 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Horn has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. To throw again, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And now they face 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This is cut downfield by Horn. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
At the 7-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This is Allen to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now outruns their offense to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First and 10, they're going to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Third down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so it's going to be fourth and short.
Fourth down.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. Holding just a field goal lead, probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
First down, Panthers.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Allen now on first down. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Those defenses spend all week trying to find that numbers advantage. How can I get a guy free? Or how do I get my best rusher in a one-on-one to beat him and get home and get that sack? That was study put into action for the SACK.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll throw to start the drive. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is? They've been doing it.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
50-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Caught, nice game left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll run here on first down. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Keeps it on the option here. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Complete beyond the marker. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Throw left side, complete. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty.
Downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, no doubt they envisioned that that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Now we're on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. All the left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Panthers set to take the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
Allen on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
On first down, Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Blitz coming here. Allen finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Panthers first. To throw again, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup.
Man in motion here. Allen gonna throw again. That one connects. And they're gonna get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're gonna have 1st and goal.
Another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it 17-all.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. The running back gets it on the draw. Shoves one away. And he's out to clear. The 30. The 10. And that is a touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. Found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors, 17.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to the air, Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again! And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
This offense getting all set for this series. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Team 31. Visitors, 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That pass complete to McMillan. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now. They need 7. Looking from the gun. It's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here. 3rd down. He's got Brown on the slant. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He's making a bid for it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. down to the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen. Setting up the screen. Blitz attack. He's still going. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Working inside the red zone. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
Plowing up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Running it now out of the gun. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Design quarterback run here. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 19 on that pickup, and that is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
From the gun on third down. Buying some time left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy, and some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14.
Our home team 38, visitors 24.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. His return starts at the 5. Shoots away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. The 40-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Allen. Making slant route complete. And this one does not go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
And a Panther 1st down.
Working quickly here. Allen now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
39. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 25-yard
Allen.
line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
That's good.
Dose of the hurry up here.
1st down.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to
Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air again. Allen. He's got it over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and
Allen on 3rd and short. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Allen sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here comes their offense out again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense to the line. Here we go. Right up the gut. Finds room to the 30. And finally taken down up at the 31-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. Get forward up 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for him. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give it to him again. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
He was tackled at the 46.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. These guys nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He will have the first down there. They can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Orlando.